Welcome to the Behind the Flame. This is Behind the Flame, the Polished Wick Journey. I'm the owner, Casey Armstrong. Let's go. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Behind the Flame. Some raw information. So I wanted to say, as we are approaching the holiday season, I'm so excited because we have been busy behind the scenes, just kind of getting everything ready for the markets that we're doing. Every weekend, we are going to be out and about. And so I invite each and every one of you to follow us on all social media platforms, as well as subscribe to our website, www.thepolishedwickcandlecompany.com. We are busy, just really trying to get our name out there. When I first started this company, it was started as a vision, and now it's turning into or evolving into something very special. And I do want to again thank everyone for just supporting every like, every share, my repeat customers. Thank you all so much. It has been a joy not only creating and being able to produce product that's safe, that's just give you everything that you need for your home, and just everything you need during these seasons as the time changes. So I want to talk a little bit about just the vision behind, and then I want to talk about every candle and how I came up with it and how it makes me feel. And because at the end of the day, when I'm creating, I am a product of the product. So I'm testing, I'm smelling, I'm blending, I'm doing everything. And I'm first literally putting um, it to work by testing on my own so that I can produce a product for you. And so the idea behind the Polished Wick Candle Company, I knew that I wanted to blend and create and offer safe and toxin free products for people, because I know this is going to be in homes all across the world. And we want it to be safe, not just for us as people, but if people have pets and children, and my idea is to have the aroma lingering in the air, but also have that natural state of everything that comes along with burning things in our home. And so I wanted to create something natural, being that I have always been a candle consumer. I love flowers. My husband does this just because. And so I wanted to blend that together, or marry, if you will. And so I came up with the Polished Wick collection, which consists of Luxe Lavender, Blush Bloom, and Velvet Glow. All of these candles have one thing and a couple things in common, but one of the things they have in common is they're all natural. They're natural with you in mind. I wanted it to be natural. I wanted it to have fragrance that was toxic free, and that they linger in the atmosphere. So when you get one of our candles, oh my God, there was so much thought put into this. And so Velvet Glow was something that I wanted an evening. Like if me and my husband were to cook dinner between me and him, that would be something that I would want burning while we're, just talking about our day, and just kind of having like that date night at home. So Velvet Glow was birthed that way. And then it was Blush Bloom, which was our best seller throughout the entire launch. I wanted that to be very jazzy, very like we're literally just kind of having a good time at home, and um, very safe. And when people walk in, that's an immediate command that, what are you burning? And so that's where the grapefruit, the vanilla, the cherry, like you're able to smell all of those fragrances that are lingering in the atmosphere. And lastly was our Luxe Lavender, which was one of my favorite. Now, I love all of the candles I make, but there was something special about Luxe Lavender because I am the type of person, as I get older, I'm literally doing so many things. So like I work myself so hard to where I'm extremely tired at the end of the day. And I knew I wanted something that would really pinpoint like just the calm, relaxing. And so Lux Lavender did it for me. I'm a reader. I love to read. I wrote a book. So while I'm like in my alone time or I'm working, like I love the aroma of the soothing, the just that fragrance of calm and relax. And that's what Lux Lavender, which came in at number 2, with just people wanting that feel of just relaxation. And so now I want to talk about the idea behind the fall line, because as we get into these new seasons, um, I know in my mind what I want. And fall, I love fall. I love that seasons change, people change. And because I branched from flowers into, now I'm with the kids and we're doing pumpkin patches, we're doing hay rides, we're doing just all the things that kids want to do as this time comes around. We have field trips where we're going to different places, celebrating pumpkins and leaves, and we have projects. So I knew that I wanted some fragrances that will remind us when we're away from those activities, that we can bring those home and that they can just, flutter in the atmosphere. So Cashmere Pumpkin was birth. Cashmere Pumpkin, I knew I didn't want too much pumpkin because a lot of people can't get past a lot of the pumpkin smells. So the pumpkin, I wanted that to be there, but I didn't want that to be the target or the main smell, if you will. And so with that Cashmere Pumpkin, I knew I wanted a little bit of a spice because everything's always nice, right? So I wanted a little spice and then a vanilla. And then I wanted cashmere. I am a stickler for cashmere because I believe it's luxury. It makes a statement, exotic. It's very just, it's there. And so that's where Cashmere Pumpkin came into play. And that, believe it or not, it started as our number 1 bestseller. But then here comes Golden Harvest. Golden Harvest. Golden Harvest was actually my favorite. I knew I wanted something that will take you from the hayride, take you from the leaves when you're coming home, but then when you're actually wanting to get cozy up on the couch and reminisce on the day that just happened and you're tired, Golden Harvest is going to be that coziness, that make a statement. It's going to actually linger in the atmosphere. So I knew I wanted something where I'm taking all of the activities that I've done and I want to settle at home and I'm watching my Hallmark on TV and I have Golden Harvest in the atmosphere. So I knew I wanted that as a smell when I was blending. I had that in mind. And that was actually our number 1 seller, the Golden Harvest. It has an aroma that's just so cozy and it reminds you when you're um, cooking in the kitchen and you have that, it's mighty, but it also is very tolerant. Because there are some candles that are just out there. They're just extremely strong. In my family, we have a lot of allergies during certain seasons. So I knew I wanted something where there is a statement, but it also is a statement of calmness and you're able to tolerate. And so that is actually our number 1 seller for the fall. And now, drum roll, my favorite time of the year. Our holiday collection, the Timeless collection, because we want to celebrate the holidays in timeless style. So our Timeless collection is basically my love for the holiday seasons. There's so many things that you can do. You have lights, trees, and all these grandiose things. Our kids, they love snacks during this time. I wanted fruit. I wanted, like, just reminding me of making a pie or a cake, or just kind of having family gatherings. So to start with is Velvet Berry. The thought behind Velvet Berry was, I love being in the kitchen, and I love just kind of putting like fruits into different things, whether that's just creating a sweet potato pie or having that cherry pie, um, grandma's blackberry pie. I knew I wanted something savory, that's sweet, that's tasteful. And so Velvet Berry was one of the things that I literally was excited about blending. And all of these scents have been blended together, tested. I burn them in my house. And when you walk into our home, you're going to instantly want a berry pie, because that is the smell that's going to be dancing in your nostrils, dancing, because it has that savory, that sweet. It makes you want more. And then next we have our cozy Christmas, which cozy Christmas to me is, it reminds me of being on the couch watching all of the Christmas movies, whether it's Christmas Story, um, The Best Man Holiday 1 and 2, just all the holiday shows, and you have cozy Christmas in the background, just allowing you to bring back all of those memories of being around family and just the coziness of Christmas. And so that candle came, the smell instantly brought family and holiday activities, holiday movies, being on the couch, cozying up, and just kind of enjoying your family time watching Christmas movies. And so that was birth, cozy Christmas. And lastly, Holiday Glow. Holiday Glow is fabulous because while you're watching the lights and everything glowing in your home or outdoors, Holiday Glow just kind of lets you know it's a statement. When we think of holidays, we think of just brightness. We think about celebrating, joy and peace and happiness, and so much going on in the world today. We do need that glow. And I believe that Holiday Glow gets you in the mood and reminds us why we're here. It reminds us the times where we're with family, and we're just being reminded that we're grateful even when things look ungrateful, even when things don't add up. Holiday Glow gives you that glow. It reminds you of how the times are when we all work together. And so that smell to me, it just brings a sense of peace and joy and happiness and excitement. And I want that to be what you're thinking about when you're burning Holiday Glow. All right, guys. So today I went over all of our candles and how they made me feel, and just how I want it to make you feel when you're burning and lighting our line of candles. Um, we're expanding to other things. I am going to be adding personalized tote bags with some of the sayings that we have added to our vocabulary for the polished wick. And so I want you all to feel like when you're wearing our, whether it be a tote bag or our personalized clothing embroidery from a company that we partnered with out of North Carolina. And all of that will be available on November 15th. But I want you all to feel reminded that when you are purchasing any of our products, that I want you to feel like you are special, that you are walking in luxury, and know that as the founder and owner of this company, I want you to feel like family. And so that is why all of my subscribers, everyone who have encountered us, I want you to feel that warmness, that personal touch when you're burning something of ours or purchasing our tote bags or just having a personalized piece of apparel, I want you to feel like you're into the family, because I am a family girl. I love family, everything about family. And that is the reason why I started this company, because we have to get back to family. And I am a big advocate of that. So when you are stepping in your polished apparel and you got your polished candle, you're burning, I want you to feel loved, I want you to feel thought about, because that is what we strive to do with our company. Because we only want you to illuminate your space with polish. We want your family to be polished. We want you to look polished. We want you to smell polished. We want you to have everything polished. So I am so excited about what is to come, and I thank everyone for supporting us. We have been in business since July of this year, July 2025, and we're through prayer and just hard work and dedication. We are continuing to strive for more and more, and it doesn't stop here. So I ask that you will um follow us, because we have a lot of things that we're going to be doing and coming up to close out this year and then into the new year. We have a lot of things that we're working on, so I want you to be in the know, be the first to know. So join our subscribe list, www.thepolishedcandlecompany.com. Make sure that you are subscribed for all the latest updates on sales that we have. All of the subscribers get first come, first serve when it comes to all the things that's happening. Make sure you're looking at our polish in the community, all of the things that we do, some pictures of things that we the moves we've been making. Also, we have blogs where you can just read about everything that we are doing, we're going to be doing. And just some tips and tricks on just some things when it comes to our products. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. We are now on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed, because we drop raw information like today. We drop raw videos, behind the scene footages where we're out and about around the community. Make sure you're following our TikTok pages, our Facebook, and our Instagram, because we want you to feel like family and we want you to see what we're doing. We're working behind the scenes for you. We're working to build a brand, and we want you to go along with us on this journey. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, and we want you to illuminate your space with polish. Bye.